No, we should not see color.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, we step out into a world that does see color, and they have their preferences. And you can say, "Oh no, we're all." No, we're not all, because I was having this talk with this white dude we play basketball with, and I'm like, "Bro, what are you? You're an American, right? What am I? African American, right? That Hispanic dude, he's Mexican American. She's Asian American. There's an adjective before each and one of our identities that lets you know that you're a real one. They put something in front of mine to let you know that I'm different.
Wow.
So when you say that I've caused the division, yet you call me an African American.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, how is that me? I'm not causing division. I'm dealing with the division that exists.
Wado Radio.
I feel like we need to talk about this, and not just because it's a hot topic, but I think you have just a perspective that I think people really care about, man. This is all this police brutality and all this stuff we're seeing in our cities, bro. And it's almost happening at a rate now that it's like you can't even keep up with how many police killings there are, the facts with all the cases, and all of the stuff, man. Man, just some general thoughts from you, man, on just state of affairs of our country right now, brother.
I don't know that it's happening at any faster of a rate.
We just finding out about it
I
more.
think now everybody has cameras on their phone.
Yep.
So now we're starting to see the stuff that we've been saying has been going on.
Yeah.
And people have been acting like we've been seeing things and making up things and saying, nah, it's not that bad. And now it's like you have cameras, you got footage, and people are still saying, nah, you're letting the media. Like, that's the issue I've been having is, one, is not with the world, it's with Christians.
Yeah.
The fact, the audacity that some people have. I've had somebody tell me that, the racism and the injustice, that's a myth. Quit buying into that myth.
Wow.
Everything's equal now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, bruh, before we even had this conversation, bruh, don't call my pain no myth, homie.
Right.
Like, that's starting this conversation off so wrong. Because you're telling me that, you're buying into the media and you're letting them. I've been black for 33 years.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You get it from the media. I get it from experience. I can tell you stories about me. I guarantee you half the people over there can tell you stories. I have guns pointed on, more guns pointed at me by police than gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Never been to jail.
Wow.
Innocent.
Wow.
They say I didn't come to a complete stop. They coming up behind me, or doors swinging open before they even stop. Guns on me and my cousin, sitting on the curb, ripping my car up, locking me, strapping me in the back seat with cuffs on. You know what I'm saying?
Looking for something.
Asking me if I got anybody in the trunk, any dead bodies in the trunk.
Sheesh.
Like, bruh, I've been through mad stuff and people got way worse stories than me. So when you tell somebody that it's fake and what they got from the media, I didn't need the media to tell me anything. This has happened recently as a Christian rapper. You know what I'm saying? I've been in freaking I was going up to Creation Fest, bro, in Harrisburg. I pull into an empty freaking hotel. Mad parking spaces in the hotel, front of the hotel. I go in there, we don't have any rooms.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I leave, police follows me out of that hotel, he's following me so long that I pull into a gas station where there's light because I don't know what he might try to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want people to be able to see. So I pull in where it's light. He pulls up on the side. I try to tell him, he's like, where you going? Like, we're looking for a hotel room. It's late at night. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? You were just at a hotel. They said they don't have any rooms. They have rooms. They have a lot of rooms. I'm like, well, she told me they don't have any rooms. Bro, he started asking me 21 questions. You have guns. You have weapons. Oh, you're a Christian? What denomination are you? Well, why are you driving up there through here? Why didn't you just fly straight there? Bruh, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, bro.
I took my first breathalyzer
at creation, going to
You know what I'm
Creation
saying?
Fest, dog.
Going to Creation
That's
Fest, bro, to
crazy.
minister.
And I know that area, Harrisburg, well, bro. That's crazy.
Bruh, so it's like when people say, and then you have statistics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Numbers
so,
don't lie.
Yo, so, you know, it hurts to have someone not to just brush off your pain.
Yeah.
And I think that the biggest, the most important thing is to acknowledge, like me, there's a lot of people you might not know, but me, I get on black crime more than half the people you probably listen to. You know what I'm saying? I address these issues in the hood all the time. Y'all applaud it, you clap, you say amen. You feel like I have so much wisdom in my bars. The moment I say that speak on racism and racial injustice,
There's a problem.
you act like all of a sudden my wisdom has gotten snatched out of my head and I'm just such a fool and I'm so blind. No, I'm the same dude that God allowed to speak into your life before. Yeah. I didn't just get stupid. I'm just telling you about something else now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's hard, man. It really is hard, but the truth is the truth, and people have to see like there is a difference. No, we should not see color.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But the truth is we step out into a world that does see color, and they have their preferences. And you can say, oh no, we're all no, we're not all, because I was having this talk with you know, this white dude we play basketball with, and I'm like, bro, what are you? You're an American, right? What am I? African American, right? That Hispanic dude, he's Mexican American. She's Asian American. There's an adjective before each and one of our identities that lets you know that you're a real one. They put something in front of mine to let you know that I'm different.
Wow.
So when you say that I've caused the division, yet you call me an African American.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, how is that me? I'm not causing division. I'm dealing with the division that exists because I have to fill out a paper and let you know that I'm not like you before I even try to get the job. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Like, I don't know, bruh. And people don't see it.
Man, they don't. How do you what are some steps, man, that need to be taken to help solve some of this stuff, man?
I think the conversations need to continue to be had. It's just,
I think that some people say we don't need to talk about it. I think that's one of the best things that's happened to this, because it's like people got to admit there's a problem first, bro.
They have to, and but man, it's a. I think that's the first thing. As long as we can acknowledge that there's a problem,
yeah,
we might all come up with different solutions.
Yeah.
But if we can't agree that there's a problem, then that means what it boils down to is the problem doesn't affect you enough to want to deal with it or care to deal with it, but it affects me in a way that I have to deal with it, whether or not you want to or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When my son say, "Hey, daddy," or the police are the good guys, right? I couldn't with a clear conscience tell him yes. All police are the good guys. Man, I could not. I was like, yeah, they're supposed to be. Yeah, they should be the good guys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. A lot of them are the good guys. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But from my experience, I ran into a lot of cool ones. I ran into, you know what I'm saying, and power corrupts. So, and I don't know if we feel the same when we get pulled over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And whether or not you feel like my fear is justified, that's another conversation. But don't tell me it don't exist.
Yeah. Man, bro. Biz, man. This is so complex, dog. It's so many layers, bro. And you're dropping this knowledge right now, dude. My God, man. I didn't know you had the situation at Creation Fest. I'm still tripping about that, bro. Like, that's blowing me right now, bro.
Bruh,
this was before or after you performed?
No, that was on the way up to Creation Fest. Man. Wow. Bruh, like, it's still alive and well, and it's more than on a... What we're not talking about is racism on a personal level.
Sure.
We're talking about on a systemic level.
Yeah, that's a system.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a system.
like my Duval says, he's like, I don't care if you call me the N-word and I get the loan on the house. I don't care if you call me the N-word and I get the job. You know what I'm saying? This is not name calling. We're talking about statistics that show where a Hispanic person has taken his application, sent it out, got no hits. Then he changed it. He put his name in English instead of his Spanish version of his name and got mad calls back. Like, so when we're talking about something that can keep you from buying houses, and that's, we have to deal with the fact that the past affects the present.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? If there was a time in our near past, black people could not buy homes, right? You can't negate the fact that when we could not buy a home, your grandparents and grandparents had homes, bought homes, and 200 years later, or not even that, 80 years later, you're making $200,000-$400,000 on this home if you sell it.
Yeah.
You're $400,000 ahead,
Yeah.
because you bought a house when I couldn't buy one, and now you're selling it when I can buy one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just little stuff like that, bro, is like,
That people take for granted.
yeah,
Trust
you know what I'm
funds,
saying?
all of that stuff, bro.
Wait, Radio.